Aditya Roy Kapur, a name that has become an icon of modern Bollywood cinema, is a vivid journey of talent, passion, and perseverance. Born on November 16, 1985 in Mumbai, India, he entered the entertainment world not only with his charming looks but also with a colorful life story. At the age of 39, he has left a deep mark through roles from romantic to gritty, from the big screen to online platforms. His journey is not only the story of a star but also a picture of a person facing the halo, pressure, and his own secrets. To understand Aditya better, we need to start with the person himself, from his early days in Mumbai, the turning points that shaped his career, the silent pain and the brilliant moments of rebirth. Mumbai, the city of dreams, is where Aditya Roy Kapur was born. The youngest of 3 children, he grew up in an artistic and multicultural environment. His father, Kumud Roy Kapur, was an army officer turned film producer, with strong Punjabi heritage. His mother, Salome Aaron, was a former beauty queen, dancer and choreographer, with a unique blend of Jewish and Indian roots. This cultural mix not only shaped Aditya's personality but also nurtured his love of the arts from a young age. His family has deep ties to the film industry. His paternal grandfather, Raghupat Roy Kapur, was a renowned film producer who migrated from Lahore to Mumbai in the 1940s, laying the foundation for the family's artistic legacy. His maternal grandparents, Sam and Ruby Aaron, were respected dance teachers who pioneered the introduction of Sama dance to India. In such a family, Aditya was inevitably exposed to theatre, music and cinema from a very early age. Aditya's early years were spent in the innocence of a Mumbai boy. He attended G.D. Samani Memorial School, where his mother directed school plays. These were Aditya's first opportunities to stand on stage, although he was only an extra or in small roles. However, he was not a brilliant student. He once confessed that he failed his Class 6 and 11 exams, failures that forced him to transfer from St. Xavier's College to St. Andrew's College to avoid losing a year of studies. These hardships did not discourage him but rather forged his resilience and adaptability. In his younger years, Aditya dreamed of becoming a cricketer. He took coaching classes and spent hours on the field, but this passion gradually gave way to music and acting as he entered his teens. He started playing the guitar, composing simple songs and finding joy in storytelling through music. The Kapur family was not only a nurturing place for talent but also a model of support and unity. Aditya's elder brother, Siddharth Roy Kapur, is a successful film producer who also served as the CEO of UTV Motion Pictures. Siddharth is married to popular actress Vidya Balan, creating a power couple in the entertainment industry. His second brother, Kunal Roy Kapur, is also an actor and producer, who rose to prominence with comedies like Delhi Belly. The success of his 2 older brothers did not put pressure on him but instead encouraged him to pursue his own path. His mother, Salome, was always there to encourage her children to explore their passions. She often told Aditya about her days performing on stage, instilling in him a love for the expressive arts. These stories, though simple, planted the seeds of Aditya's dream of becoming an actor. When he was young, Aditya didn't think he would become a Bollywood star. He started his career as a VJ on Channel V India, a job that came about by chance when he attended an audition. With his humorous, energetic style and charming appearance, he quickly became a familiar face through shows like Pakeo and India's Hottest. This role not only brought him income but also helped him practice his communication skills in front of the camera. His days as a VJ were when Aditya learned how to connect with the audience, from impromptu jokes to handling unexpected situations. He often appeared with VJ Bruna Abdullah, creating a harmonious hosting duo that was loved by young people. Although this job was fun, Aditya always felt that he could do more. He started auditioning for small roles, hoping to find opportunities in the film industry. Aditya's real breakthrough came in 2013 with the film Aashiqui 2. In the film, he played Rahul Jakhar, a talented singer who is tormented by alcoholism and the pressure of fame. The film, directed by Mohit Suri, is a tragic love story between Rahul and Arohi, played by Shraddha Kapoor. Aashiqui 2 became a box office phenomenon upon its release, grossing billions of rupees and winning over audiences with its touching story and timeless songs like Tum Hai Ho. The role of Rahul was not only a huge challenge for Aditya but also an opportunity to prove his talent. He spent months preparing, from studying the character's psychology to learning how to express emotions through his eyes and gestures.
The scenes viralstrukles,
with inner pain, from self-destruction to sacrifice for love, were portrayed with rare sincerity by Aditya. The audience not only cried with the character but also felt deep sympathy for Rahul's journey. The success of Aashiqui 2 completely changed Aditya's life. From a little-known actor, he became the center of attention, praised by critics and loved by audiences. The songs in the film, especially Tum Hai Ho, became a symbol of love, resounding everywhere, from wedding parties to small corners of India. Aditya and Shraddha Kapoor became the most beloved couple on screen, and rumors of their relationship in real life began to spread. Although neither confirming nor denying, Aditya always maintained a professional attitude, focusing on work instead of letting the rumors distract him. He understood that the success of Aashiqui 2 was not only a milestone but also a pressure for him to continue to prove himself in the next projects. In the same year 2013, Aditya continued to shine with a supporting role in Yeh Jawaani Hai Deewani, a romantic comedy directed by Ayan Mukherjee. In the film, he played Avi, a fun-loving, carefree guy who always brings laughter to his group of friends. Despite being a supporting role, Aditya left an impression with his naturalness and positive energy. The film, starring Ranbir Kapoor, Deepika Padukone and Kalki Koechlin, became one of the highest-grossing Bollywood films at that time. The role of Avi not only helped Aditya win the Best Supporting Actor award at the IIFA Awards but also showed that he could shine even when he was not the main character. His versatility in acting, from the heartbroken Rahul in Aashiqui 2 to the innocent Avi in Yeh Jawaani Hai Deewani, solidified Aditya's position in the film industry. However, Aditya's journey has not always been a bed of roses. After a huge success in 2013, he faced a series of box office failures. His 2014 film Dawati Ishq, in which he starred alongside Pariniti Chopra, failed to attract audiences. This was followed by 2016's Fitowa, an adaptation of Charles Dickens' Great Expectations, which also received negative reviews. In Fitowa, Aditya played Noor, a young artist who is obsessed with love. He spent a lot of time learning to draw and researching Kashmiri culture to prepare for the role, but the film failed to win over audiences due to an unconvincing script. These consecutive failures led Aditya to face questions about his acting ability and choice of roles. He once shared that criticism was not easy to ignore, but he learned to accept it as part of the journey. A big secret in Aditya's life, which he rarely shares, may be related to his risky career decisions. Before Fitowa, he turned down 2 big projects, believing that Noor would be an opportunity for him to try his hand at a complex character. This decision, although not as successful as expected, shows that Aditya is an artist who puts passion above fame. He does not want to be pigeonholed into safe romantic roles and is always looking for new challenges. This secret lies not only in his career choices but also in how he deals with pressure. He often stays away from social media, does not read audience comments and maintains a certain distance from the media. This secrecy is his way of protecting himself from the negative effects of fame. The biggest disappointment in Aditya's life may have come from the consecutive failures after 2013. Films like OK Janu in 2017 and Kalank in 2019 failed to meet the expectations of the audience, leaving him facing doubts about his talent. OK Janu, a romantic film in which he starred alongside Shraddha Kapoor, was criticized for lacking emotion and failing to replicate the success of Aashiqui 2. Kalank, a blockbuster project with a star-studded cast, also failed miserably at the box office. These failures not only affected his career but also made Aditya question the path he had chosen. He once shared that the most difficult moments were when he felt he was not meeting the expectations of the audience and himself. Along with his professional struggles, Aditya has also been going through some heartbreak in his personal life. His rumored relationship with Shraddha Kapoor, which began during the filming of Aashiqui 2, ended without any clear explanation. Rumors suggested that Shraddha's family did not approve of the relationship, but Aditya never confirmed it. He was then rumored to have dated Riya Chakraborty from 2012 to 2014, a relationship that also ended in silence. More recently, his relationship with Ananya Pandey, which began in 2022, has been in the media spotlight. The two were often seen together at events, but by early 2024, they were said to have broken up. The end of the relationship, though not made public, could have been a silent pain for Aditya, who has always tried to keep his personal life out of the limelight. Despite his lack of major scandals, Aditya has not been immune to unwanted controversies. A notable incident occurred in 2025, when a woman broke into his home in Bandra West, Mumbai. She brought clothes and gifts, claiming to be the one who gave them to Aditya, but her actions forced him to leave the house and contact the police. This incident not only caused a stir but also raised concerns about the safety of stars in the entertainment industry. On the professional front, Aditya was criticized for his role in Sadak 2 in 2020, a film that received negative reviews and was influenced by the movement against nepotism in Bollywood. Although not at the center of the controversy, Aditya was still implicated in the failure of the project. Aditya's health and lifestyle have always been a topic of interest to fans. With an impressive height and a well-proportioned physique, he maintains his fitness with a varied diet and regular exercise. He loves Indian street food, from Sikh kebabs to biryani, and indulges in them regularly on his days off. However, he also admits to being addicted to coffee and occasionally drinking alcohol, habits that bring small joys in his busy life. In addition, Aditya enjoys playing the guitar and composing music, activities that help him relax and maintain his mental health. He also enjoys collecting matchboxes, a unique hobby that reflects his simple and curious personality. The biggest pain that makes Aditya feel distant from the world may be the lack of privacy. The incident of the woman breaking into his house is a clear example of how fame can invade personal space. He often stays away from social media, does not read the comments of the audience, and keeps a certain distance from the media. This secrecy is not only a way to protect himself but also reflects the loneliness he may feel in the spotlight. Although always appearing with a friendly smile, Aditya may be hiding the pressures that only he knows. When it comes to love, Aditya has always kept a low profile, but he has shared that love is an indispensable part of life. His relationship with Ananya Pandey, although not publicly confirmed, has attracted public attention. The two were spotted together at various events, from parties to fashion shows, but the relationship is said to have ended in 2024. Aditya has not spoken out about the reason for the split, but his silence shows respect for the person who was a part of his life. He once described his ideal partner as someone who smells like an angel and has deep eyes, a joke that also reveals the romantic side of him. Aditya Roy Kapur's rebirth came from his relentless efforts to overcome failure. After a difficult period, he made a strong comeback with Malong in 2020, an action thriller where he played a gritty and introspective character. The film received positive reviews, and Aditya was praised for his transformation. This was followed by 2020's Ludo, a dark comedy on Netflix, which showed that he could balance humor with emotional depth. In particular, 2023's The Night Manager, a crime series released by Disney Plus Hotstar, brought Aditya to international audiences. His role as Shan Sengupta, a hotel manager who gets caught up in the world of espionage, was considered a big step in his career. The series was not only a commercial success but also received a nomination at the International Emmy Awards in 2024. Currently, Aditya is starring in Metro. In Dino, a film directed by Anurag Basu, which is slated to release in 2025. He also started shooting for Rakt Brahmand, a fantasy action series by Raj and DK, in September 2024. These projects show that he is constantly innovating, from choosing diverse roles to trying his hand at digital platforms. Aditya's rebirth is not just about success but also about how he learned to accept failure and move forward. He has proven that a true artist is not someone who never fails but someone who gets up after every fall. Aditya Roy Kapur's legacy lies not just in the films he has done but also in the way he has inspired audiences. Aashiqui 2 has become a cultural icon, with its timeless songs and love story touching the hearts of millions.
Rahul's role.